What's going on, guys and girls? It's GhostRobo. Today is a super freaking exciting day because in this gigantic box I have my first VR headset. It's an HTC Vive. They were super kind enough to send me one to check out with you guys, and it arrived way faster than I expected, so party time with the Vive. I've tried PSVR, I've tried Oculus, I've never tried Vive, but with the whole room setup and a lot of the early reviews, it looks like it may just be the best, highest quality one. My computer has had some issues lately, so I installed a brand new water cooler, so it is primed and ready. I'll put all my computer specs on the screen in the description if you want to know. It's fully VR ready. It's above and beyond what would be needed for VR, so we should be good to go there. Everything that you need is in this big box. Hopefully I'll be able to record gameplay. If you guys have any suggestions or games you want to see or specific things about VR you want to see, let me know in the comments down below. If you're pumped for VR, give it a big thumbs up and away we go. I'm going to put my phone down there, put the box right here. It is a big box, 14 pounds, 2 feet long, and a whole lot of little packages inside. So we're going to take them out. I almost feel like I'm opening some sort of IKEA product. Build your own VR. That would be way too hard for me. Here is an English safety guide. There's a lot of safety information. Do not die in VR. That would be very scary and horrible. Hopefully I'll be okay. I didn't feel sick at all with PlayStation VR. When I used Oculus, I did it with Minecraft at a Microsoft event, and I felt pretty nauseous. So I'm hoping that Vive and the different games, or at least most of them, I'll be okay with, because I think it would be super fun to play. So right here, what is this? The first thing we've got in this box, I'm going to try to open everything nice and neat, although it's packaged quite pristinely in here. This is just a wall mount. Okay. So this is something gets mounted on the wall. We don't really need that right now. Let's get to the good stuff. How about the first box that says Vive on it? Alright, so this bad boy runs, I think, $800 and is sold out. It's going to be coming to GameStop, and I want to say Best Buy? I think they're having demo stations middle of the month for people to check it out and try it. Because once you try it, it's super cool. I don't know if it's worth the price, and I guess I'll make a review after I play a bunch of games and use it for a while. We'll get it all set up and stuff in this video, but we'll decide there. From what I've been hearing, like, it's still really expensive, and probably want to wait till it comes down, but I'll give you my honest take for me after I play with it and see what it's all about. So inside the first package crate of the day, it says, "Start here." And we go to this website apparently to set up the Vive, and that would give us some information, but I want to see what's inside very badly. And this looks like it is the headset. So breaking in on the first day, didn't realize this cord was so long. This is a hefty cord here, and there's a lot of it. I could string this thing to the moon. Not quite, but maybe close. It smells very weird. Alright, it's got like a fresh smell, but also a factory smell, and also the kind of smell like I'm about to be abducted if I put this on. Holy cow. Goggles of the future. Say hello here. HTC Vive bringing us VR crystal clear. So it's got a nice harness here. All of these cords obviously connect where they need to go. I'm going to put it on. Well, let's see. Can I adjust it? There's Velcro straps, it looks like. So I'll unstrap these, and let's see. We'll mess with this box in a second. Most importantly is just trying this thing on, because I want to see right away comfortability, what it's like and all that. So, beautiful lenses right there. I've heard a lot of good things about this headset. I'm still waiting on my Oculus pre-order to arrive. Probably getting that later this month, and then PlayStation VR comes out in October. The PSVR headset was really comfy. I played that at PlayStation Experience last year in December, and that was super fun. I played this game where you had to rotate these blocks to go through holes, and it sounds dumb, but it was actually super freaking cool. Okay, so let's see if I can put this bad boy on here, and I am in the freaking future. Look at me right now. Okay, so it's got great padding on the eyes. I'll show it to you up close a little bit later in the video. It's kind of heavy, but again, I'm sure I can tighten this upper strap if I need to hold it up a little bit more and release a little bit of that weight. Obviously you have to get it set just right so that you don't see, there's no gap. So I'm thinking probably about right there, because now I see nothing down by my nose region. Maybe a tiny speck, but it seems like it has a pretty good seal. There's foam padding on the inside here, so it seals it nicely. And then I think once these cords are out of the way and being somewhere, it does have a nice weight to it, but it's not too heavy. I could see it getting draining after a long time, but there's nothing being shown here, and I'm not focusing on anything except the headset itself, so it probably seems more of a burden than it really is. But I like these straps. They feel comfortable, and in general, it's a nice compact unit here that seems pretty cool, and I cannot freaking wait to try out some games. So there's the headset. That is super sweet. What else is in this box here? Seems like that's just it. We'll open this. Lots of boxes. Boxes within boxes. And it came like, you opened up the box that it shipped in, and bam, it was right there. This looks like a little breakout box here. So there's ports to go to the PC. There's a USB, an HDMI, power, and something else. And then on the VR side, or maybe it's not power, maybe it's just a proprietary cable, HDMI and USB, so it's almost like a game recording box, like a Elgato game capture or something. Very small, and we will figure out how to use that. Now the controllers are also something I'm super excited to check out. I don't know if they're here or not. Another piece of foam, I'm guessing this is a different eye thing, depending on, oh, maybe this is, yeah, I'm guessing there's different sizes, or maybe just an extra eye foam. A bunch of cables and cords. More cables and cords. This looks like it is, in fact, the power pack, the AC adapter. We've got another cord. We've got another cord. Another cord. We've got a little black... Whoa. Oh, maybe this is to clean it? I don't know. It's like a little foamy thing. Little foamy thing. And then we have... No, there's the cleaning cloth. That's nice that that's included there. Okay. So there are more boxes. So we'll grab another one out here if I can. Come on. It's packaged really, really nice and tight, as it should be. Another box. This one has the base station, apparently. So I guess this is just the connecting box. Perhaps the actual breakout box is going to be bigger than I expected. I've never seen one of these like set up in someone's home. I've only seen them at events where there's so much mess going on, it's kind of hard to tell. And I've never seen the Vive in person. So yeah, so it looks like this is actually... Oh, maybe these are the... Oh, I think what these are the things that you set up around the room. Yeah, because the Vive does positional tracking as well, so you set them up around the room. That's going to require some cleaning, so I'll have to clean that up, and then I'll show you them set up. But I believe that's what these guys are here, these little bricks that you set up as kind of... I think they're called like light posts or something, or light sticks, or stands of power, or stations of greatness, something to that effect. And then in here, what do we got going on here? Kind of fun mystery is inside this one. It is, okay, another power thing, more cords, and another power. So these are probably for the base stations again, I'm guessing. Let's see if we open one of these up. Very nice plastic, by the way. If you need some good plastic to recycle, this stuff is soft and cuddly, though don't put it on your face. Yeah, these are AC adapters, I'm guessing, for the sensors, because that whole side is sensing you and what's going on. So we're getting a bunch of stuff on the table here. As you can see, it's piling up, and before you know it, like, VR is becoming a very complex system or console. It's weird having a console like this that requires the PC, so it's not really a console, it's more of a tech thing that has a bunch of its own components and then also needs a PC. And that's one of the things I think is going to be really weird and tricky about VR, another box, is the fact that it does require such a powerful PC, and on top of it's already super expensive price, but we'll see how that all pans out. So I'm guessing the controllers are in this one. Aha, here they are. Okay, and these things are super freaking weird. Check that out. It's like a hole in it. It's like a magnifying glass. There's a giant pad here. I'm guessing this is a directional input pad. It almost reminds me of like a Steam controller broken in two. And in fact, considering this is teamed up with Valve, I'm guessing that's kind of what they're going for. Okay, the controllers here, they've got two like trigger buttons on the back, which are probably for shooting stuff. They've got these like directional pads here on the front. I'm guessing that's what they are. They have another button up top, which is like a menu button, and then another button below, which is like a start button. Oh wow, they're on. Did not mean to do that. They're trying to sync. That is pretty cool. They got also side buttons here and side buttons here. So I'm guessing you hold them so you can... That's kind of really awkward. I feel like this is designed by the guy who made the N64 controller, and he split it in two and created two like alien drone ship flying devices. These are the weirdest things I've ever seen, and I never seen the Vive controllers before, so this is super freaking spooky. They're like PlayStation Move controllers, but even weirder because there's a giant hole, and I'm guessing this is for like positional tracking, and I don't know. it'll be fun to try and see what they're like to actually use. Because again, trigger here, buttons on the side, big old circular Steam controller type movement pads, and then 2 like select and start buttons on the front. These things are seriously alien-like, and I feel like I'm in another dimension where people didn't know how to make a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One controller, and instead they made this crazy thing. I don't know. The side buttons are also weird, and there's wrist straps, so it's like Wiimotes of the future if Wiimotes were designed by alien chickens. Alright, there's still a few more things to go, I believe. So in here we've got another box, and what is inside? This is a little bit of, looks like batteries and charging ports for the controllers. Yeah, that's what they are, okay. So it's charging ports to the controllers. That's nice that that's included. So it's just a little thing that says HTC and sticks in the wall, and then there's a USB port on the back. It looks like these are running, micro USB into the base of the controller and then into the wall. I'm going to quickly get up and show you guys the controller and the headset up close so that you can get a good look at that before we set everything up. So here's the controller again. A very strange device. It looks super freaking weird. I don't know how you'd even describe this thing, but like the only way I can describe it is by showing it to you. Freaking, what the heck is the meaning of this circle? There's the pad, there's the trigger, there's the side buttons right here, and then the select and start, and then the headset itself is right here. On the front, it looks like a oversized smushed golf ball loaf of bread with a camera right there. And then it has a bunch of cords coming out the top. A very, very comfortable foam head holder back here. This is very nice cushy foam, something on like a Kobe Bryant basketball shoe. And then you've got the 2 lenses and screens going on in there, and then the over-the-top harness up here that can be adjusted. You got nice Velcro straps on the side. That's what I was pulling and adjusting right there to tighten it. And all in all, a pretty lightweight, although a little bit heavy unit here that feels nice and nifty. So I think what we're going to do now is try and set everything up and give you guys like a little look from a room standpoint of how it looks set up. We'll go over the stuff on the computer, get it all ready to go, and see what other mysteries we uncover. Okay, so it's set up now as best I can. Ignore the mess in my office, but I'm going to show you the boxes, the room tracking stuff, and then we'll set it up over on my PC. So you are supposed to put them in opposite corners of the room, so like diagonal from each other, within view and no more than 16.5 feet. Now this room isn't even that big, so that's not a problem, but the tricky part was you have to get them at least 6.5 feet above the ground and recommended to be angled 30 degrees downward, which is kind of crazy. Did not realize they had to be that high. Apparently a bunch of people have messed that up, but luckily I saw that they didn't need to be high up, so hopefully we don't have any issues. Now, you can wall mount them, but I didn't really want to go into my walls, so I've put them up. This one over here, you'll see, if I zoom in, is on top of my game case right there, and it's angled down where it needs to be. That bookshelf is taller than me, and I'm about 6'2", 6'3", so that's at least 6'5". And now if we go diagonal across the room, the other is up there by my ghost picture, and that is being hung on one of my brother Jake's magical wall hangy things that he built for me. I use them for controllers and now for Vive boxes. Basically, you had to put those things on, plug them in, and then turn one to B mode and one to C mode via a little button on the back, which wasn't tricky at all. Now, this is the part where you're going to see mess of my room, and I'm going to try to avoid it just so I'm not embarrassed. But this was the other thing that I had to set up right here. So there are 6 cords. 3 of them are to the headset and 3 are to the computer. So there is a power cord that goes to a AC adapter. There is a USB cable that goes to USB on my computer, and an HDMI cord that goes to the HDMI on my Titan graphics card. On this side, we have a connector cord, I'm assuming power of some sort, that goes to the Vive headset, another USB cable, and another HDMI cable. And all of those come out of the back of the Vive, sort of this mess of wires back here. There's 3 main cords, and they line down the Vive, and it's actually a nice long cord So it gives you a lot of room and leeway to connect your PC and be far away. And that's important because this Vive does a lot of stuff with room scale games and room scale movement. And that is what we're going to set up right here, right now. If you look, if I go on my PC, whoops, sorry about that, using a camera I don't normally use, you can see here that this is the little SteamVR thing that pops up. And it says room not set up, but you can see that the headset is ready. You can see that the base station is not tracking, and it says base station is powered and tracking. So this is the one that's by me up in the corner, and this is the one across the room. So when I put the Vive headset on, it's not sitting on a shelf, it'll be tracking. But most importantly, we have to decide room scale or standing room only. For room scale, the little portal man recommends that we have 2 meters by 1.5 meters, or around 6.5 by 5 feet. Now I definitely have that space behind my desk. If you look, I've got my desk here, and then behind it I've got plenty of space. The issue is I kind of want to sit by my desk in order to record and commentate these games. So for now, I think I'm going to set up standing and sitting only. I can change it to room if I need to, but for now we'll do that. Now I need to place the headset somewhere visible. So I'm going to hopefully grab this and put it on, and it's ready to go. Okay, so that is ready, I think. Okay, so now it wants us to calibrate space. Stay in the middle of your cleared space while holding the headset so it's facing the default direction you want to face. This is kind of tricky with the camera, so I'm going to put you guys down somewhere. Okay, so that's complete. The next part says locate the floor. Place the headset on a stable surface. It's sitting on my shelf. And click the calibrate floor button, then measure the vertical distance between the surface and the floor and enter it below. Okay, place the heads. Okay, I'm just going to put my headset on the floor. I guess that's easier, and then I don't have to even do anything, right? So we'll put the headset on the floor, calibrating the floor, and we'll enter 0. Beautiful. Ta-da! Setup complete! Okay, so now we're ready for SteamVR tutorial, whatever this means. Okay, I have to plug the headphones in. I can hear stuff coming out of my headphones. Beautiful. Okay, so now to do this tutorial setup, I'm just going to show you me so you can see what a goofy person of the Vive looks like. So everything's on, you can see the screens are on, can't really see what it is, but we'll find out in a second. I'll describe it to you. The controllers are synced. I've got headphones plugged in. These actually came in the box. They're like little kind of cheap earbuds, but they'll do the trick for now. I'll probably end up using something else in the future, but they connect to the back of the headset, so it's kind of like you're wearing this big wired weird thing. So I'm gonna put this on. Holy cow, and I'm in this room that looks very much like a portal room. So, oh god. Okay, we are ready to go. I got my controllers here, gotta make sure this cord doesn't choke me in the neck. And the portal room is just slipping away. There's a core in the lamp. Core man, hey, wake the heck up. They're just clearing out all the cool stuff. Now I'm in the giant, oh, there's a monitor back there broken. Hey, core buddy.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, you're here. Welcome to virtual reality.
Thank you for welcoming me.
VR.
I can see the controls.
Virtual reality assistance and education core. I shall be your guide.
Okay, it fell off the wall, but we fixed it, so we should be good now. I think. Okay. Headset on. Controllers up. I'm gonna wave it to the right, to the left. Touch.
You're here. Welcome to virtual reality, or VR.
We're back, thank you.
I am the Virtual Reality Assistance and Education Core. I shall be your guide for the next few minutes to show you how everything works. Let's get started.
Sweet! I'm ready.
Have a look around you. The circle you're standing in is called the play area. The location of your play area was defined during setup.
Little bit disorientating, but not too bad. I don't feel nauseous or anything, so that's amazing news from me, someone who frequently gets motion sick. Where are you going? Hey. Hi.
Now, have a look at the controllers you're holding.
My controllers are here.
Go ahead, move them around. Wave
Yeah,
them
they
in
are
front of
one-to-one
your
track
face.
my movements, which is
They
pretty
are
darn
accurately
sweet, as long as they're within
tracked to your
view
movements.
of the base stations and whatnot.
Let's go through.
Alright, we're gonna go through the buttons apparently now.
buttons.
Sounds good.
On the underside of the controller is a trigger button.
Triggers.
Give that a squeeze.
Whoa!
Quite dangerous.
Firing lasers, that's always fun.
Off for the moment.
Okay.
Next, find the grip buttons located on either
Grip
side
buttons, I
of
can
the
do that
controller.
too.
Press one of them.
Ooh, confetti, I like it. Shooting confetti all over the room. Golden State Warriors
The
Championship
large
boom.
circle on the controller is the trackpad.
Okay, the trackpad. My right controller's being a little weird, but
Slide your
it might just be
thumb
the way I'm
around
sitting.
the trackpad.
No, it's okay.
Notice that it shows you where you are touching the pad. The
Okay.
trackpad is also a button. Press in on the
Ooh,
trackpad now.
the trackpad is a button as well. Ooh, balloons, okay. Hey!
Where that was happening.
This is definitely
Different
gonna
VR
make some
experiences
injuries
can
happen.
use
I
the
just knocked
trackpad
that balloon
in
and
a
also
number
knocked my
of ways.
microphone.
For example, let's turn it into
Okay, 4 buttons and one. I like how he's just over here chilling and I can still look at you guys and still play
There.
the ooh.
Now, press 1.
Blue balloon, yellow
Try
balloon,
another.
knock it away. Green
One
balloon,
more,
red balloon,
please.
hello today. That
Well,
is freaking incredible.
This is turning into quite a party.
Oh my gosh.
Next, look at your controller and find the
Alright, menu button.
As you may be able to guess,
Which one? I'm guessing
many
it's the top
VR
one.
experiences will use this button to call up
Core
a menu.
man, what do you think? Top one?
Press it now.
Yeah.
Ooh, some nice variety
Whoa, they turned
there.
them into
Why
different
not try
buttons.
one?
That's so awesome, and there's like vibration in the controller. Oh my god!
Chosen.
Freaking long wiggle balloon.
Now, find and press the system
That's
button,
so cool.
which will summon the
Alright, VR
SteamVR
dashboard.
dashboard.
Oh!
Here it is, the
Steam
SteamVR
interface.
dashboard. Note
Okay,
that
that's a
most
little
VR
nauseating. I don't know why, but it
experiences
is.
will pause while
Making
the
me feel a little
dashboard is on
sick,
the
but we'll go to
screen.
the store and have to buy some stuff.
You can use the trigger to select items on the dashboard.
Or we can close it.
And
Let's
the
close it.
dashboard
That
can
was...
be closed
For some reason the room
by
is fine,
pressing
but that
the
made me feel...
system button again. Well, I believe that's
Sweet.
everything you need to know. You're free to stay here and play with the controllers for as long as you like.
Okay, so we can
Whenever
go to
you're
the store, I
finished,
guess, and
open
download
the
them.
dashboard and start
In
exploring.
the meantime, I'm gonna make some balloons, babe.
While
Oh,
you
balloon
do that,
animals.
I should be
Come back,
practicing
dog.
my latest
That's
lecture.
crazy.
The unabridged history of accountancy filing methods. I just need to fetch
That
my
is
notes.
awesome.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Can pop the balloons. Confetti. This is great. That was a great setup. Very clever. Oh my god. Hey, don't take the cord. They fetched him. No! Have a balloon, you dummy. Get out of here, you jerks. Oh, this is so pop. Okay, so the cord around the thing is a little annoying. Obviously, when I face forward, it won't be as bad, and I probably should have it running behind me, not from the other side of the computer. Hitting things in your space is a little tricky. Overall, this is incredibly fun, though. I will say that I'm very sensitive to motion sickness, and I feel moderately fine. Like a little bit, a tiny bit nauseous, like barely, but not enough to even be worried at all. So we're good to go. The only time I felt a little weird was when the store was up, but in the room I was fine, and I think it's something about just like moving and scrolling, because it's the same thing with Minecraft. So hopefully when games are taking up the full screen, as long as I'm like stable and have water, I won't get too sweaty and nauseous. But super cool, cannot wait to try this out. I was a definite naysayer for VR when it first was announced, and I can say that after playing PSVR at PSX and playing Oculus at a Microsoft event and now having a Vive in my house, I'm much more a believer. How much of a believer, we'll have to wait and see, and then how much Does the price factor in and how worth it is it, and how long do the games last more than just a gimmick? We'll find out. I'll make a full review, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this setup video. I'm glad that I was able to include like the full setup, wearing the goggles, and showing you guys what it looked like on screen as well as myself. So hopefully you had fun with this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Let me know what you think of the Vive in the comments down below, and any recommendations for games you have. You can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/GhostRobo. I'll play them for you. Probably even stream some, so that should be a great time. Until that time, everybody, thanks so much for watching. It works as advertised so far. So far, so great, and hopefully it continues at this pace. Thank you guys for being great as well. I love you so much. I'll try not to strangle myself. Actually, I'll make sure I don't, because I gotta get you guys more videos. So until that time, drink so much, y'all. Thanks again. We'll see you all later.